Tonight I'm thinking about I think maybe, and I've been in a lot of awkward experiences where I'm just I don't know, going insane inside. And so I don't know if I could call this the most awkward experience. Like, if you trace it back to middle school, there were definitely some crazy times, but of recent years, maybe number one in recent times. And this was 3 years ago almost, I think. And I was just starting college and I was bored and I was wanting, just getting into college, and I wanted social connections, and I was, wanting to get out there. I was chasing everything. And I chose a person to be my little hallway crush. I was like, well, yes, I see this person around and they seem very cool. So, I don't know. I decided, I was like, okay, I'm gonna I see this person around and they seem cool. So I decide I have my little hallway crush. One day, literally ran after this person. I saw them. I was like, today's the day I'm gonna do it. Ran to catch up with this person and ask them for I don't know, their social media or their number or something. And I was like, oh, I've seen you around, blah blah blah. And I was like, have you seen me? And they're like, no. Okay. and then I think a couple days later, this person invited me to hang out with them and a few of their friends. And I showed up and it was me, the person, and two of their friends. And it was in a dorm room, so I was sitting on a bed on one side of the room with one of the people, and the other two were sitting on the other side of the room on a bed. It's a small room, but we're facing each other, sitting on these beds, and they're talking, and I show up and it's so awkward, genuinely. Running after this person and being told that no, they've never seen me around before was less awkward than showing up there and not being able to say a single word the whole time. They were talking, the vibes were so off, but I was I'm going insane. I cannot speak. They're asking me questions. Someone asked me oh, what are your what do you live your life by? What are your rules for living your life by? Not rules, but I forget exactly what they said, but it was something along those lines. And I responded with something stupid, I don't know. And they were oh, you want to smoke with us? I was like, no thank you, no thank you, no. And I was literally sitting on this bed mute. I was stun locked, I was mute, and I was I could not muster out a single word. And I left and I was I'm never ever going to talk to these people ever again. Not that they were doing anything terrible in the moment, but I was just first off, I was I embarrassed myself. I just showed up after I was talking big game to this person saying, oh, let me get your number, blah. I couldn't even say anything. But second off, I was just I felt so judged by these people. They were, I said, asking me random stuff, but I don't know, more so to see if my answers would be good enough for them, if you get what I'm saying. Also, in that moment, I was I'm feeling so anxious because there's something wrong with me. I'm feeling so anxious because I'm socially awkward and I'm incapable of making social connections, and I was really inflating it in my head. And then later on, when I made friends that I actually felt really comfortable with and I talked about this, they were oh, those people are weird. Like, those people are like kind of crazy, and we don't like them either because like they're weird. And I was like, oh, like that's why I felt so anxious, because it wasn't like I'm not always the problem. Wait a minute. Maybe like when I feel anxious, it's because something is wrong outside of me and it's not just me. Which was a nice realization to come to. One of these people I still have class with, and I'm like, you saw me at my, like, there have been bad times. There have been bad times where I'm like, I can't talk, I don't know what to do. But like, that was like arguably one of the worst of like my entire college experience. Like, and like, it's not like, I don't know, like, it was just like I could not speak. I was mute. And I still have class with this person, and I'm like, not the person who I chased after, thank goodness, but the person who, I don't know, was asking me some crazy stuff. And I'm like, you will never know me. You will never know me. I see this person, I'm like, you saw a side of me that I don't show to anyone unless they are making me feel incredibly uncomfortable. That's it. And basically, what I was saying earlier about chasing, I went into college wanting like connection and just wanting to get out there, wanting anything to like put myself out there, friendships, like romantic, whatever, even like career wise, whatever. I just wanted to put myself out there. So I was chasing everything. And while today I wouldn't have chased those same things that I did then, I would not be who I am today if I had not gone through that then and realized that, you know, yes, I was chasing something, but I ended up getting something very different. And you know what? That's okay. I just had to put myself out there. I'm glad I did so. And I'm glad I'm not in that same headspace where I'm just going after anything. But yes, that's pretty much, I think that's pretty much it. Just put yourself out there.